Tomorrow is the first day of school for students in Collier County schools, and after a number of high-profile threats to Collier schools last year, the district's been busy hiring more specialists to help kids struggling with these mental health challenges. For In Your Corner's Carl Fortier looking at how Collier schools are doing things to help kids deal with the pressure as they head back to class. Carl?
Well, the sheriff's office investigated more than 24 threats to Collier schools in the weeks after the Parkland shooting. They normally look into less than a dozen throughout a typical school year. Now Collier Public Schools are making mental health awareness a priority, and that means hiring more psychologists and starting new programs to help identify potential problems. Last school year was turbulent for kids in Collier County. Many were affected by the Hurricane Irma damage in September, and others felt the effects of the school shooting in Parkland. But Nancy Dauphiné of the David Lawrence Center says their psychologists have noticed a growing need for their services with young people for some time, especially for cyberbullying.
We were already working very closely with the schools to address the mental health needs of students, and we just intensified those efforts after Parkland.
Now Collier Public Schools are spending over $1 million to hire 7 more psychologists to have 1 full-time at each high school and several middle schools. They're also hiring 8 social workers with training in crisis prevention and intervention.
The social workers are going to be all new, and we've not had them in the elementaries. We've had them just for our students with disabilities in the past, so now it's expanding to everybody.
Sheriff Kevin Ramboth says his deputies working as school resource officers will be able to enhance the school's efforts in tackling mental health issues.
We've done additional training, both tactical training, crisis intervention training for mental health.
Dauphiné says it's up to everyone in the school system to help students who might be vulnerable to too much pressure.
Teachers and cafeteria workers and bus drivers and everybody to be more aware of behavioral health and the needs that folks have and when somebody might be struggling.
A spokesman with Collier Public Schools says it's been challenging trying to fill these psychologist positions since all districts in Florida are hiring them right now, but feels confident they will be able to fill those jobs. They're also starting new programs in which students can look for classmates who might seem alone and try to make them feel more included. In Collier County, Carl Fortier, Fox 4, In Your Corner.